Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valorant Pro Series brought to you by AORUS and AMD. My name is Salty and with me again is the flower boy today, Mohit Krakidawar. How are you doing, Mohit?
I'm doing really good, and thank you for such a warm gesture, man. Thank you so much. I'm doing really good. What about you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It seems like we have a lot of good matches lined up for today. We have
Yes.
two best of threes, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore, I'm looking forward to it, Cracky. I mean, of course, we have Beard Esports versus Team T69, and again we have Gunslingers versus Godlike Esports, two top Indian teams, and also a top Sri Lankan team as well.
Yep, indeed. And let me tell you guys, let me remind you once again, this is a knockout game. If you lose, you go home, you go out of the league.
Absolutely. And again, as we say, best of three, it's not a sprint. It is going to be a marathon. We
Yep.
have to look at the map veto again, Cracky, because that is going to be very important. We need to find out what maps these teams are playing on, what agents they are playing on. We have seen Godlike play a very strategic game, especially on the map of Bind. They sort of dominated the match against Team T69. We're going to have a look at the brackets to see where these teams are placed right now. So if you look at the brackets, Cracky, lower bracket में हमको देखने को मिलेगा Samurai Esports
Yep.
Chat 5, which is going to be played on a later day. Godlike Esports, Team Gunslingers, who are playing that game today, as well as Weird Esports and Team T69. The winner of this game is going to, book their slot in the match against Generation X Gamers. और क्या ही खेले कल Generation X Gamers,
Oh,
Cracky.
it was a wonderful day and a wonderful game as well because starting के game में ऐसा लग रहा था they are not gonna make it, they are gonna lose
Hmm.
it, but उसके बाद जो dominance निकाली उन्होंने भी esports के against, oh that was insane because जब आप read कर लेते हो आपके enemy का play style and आपकी team का coordination अच्छा है, you know how to prepare very soon, then you can cope up with the things, and वही किया अगर वहां पे generation X gamers के players ने. But आज हमारे पास दो बेस्ट ऑफ थ्रीज रहने वाले हैं. पहला, जैसे कि आपको आकाश ने बताया, बिटवीन वियर्ड ई स्पोर्ट्स वर्सेस टीम T69. एंड अगर हम बात करें हमारे आज के तीन मैप्स के बारे में, तीन मैप्स रहेंगे वैसे क्या, चलो थोड़े से सस्पेंस पे बताएंगे इनको. ओके, सो आई थॉट थोड़ा सस्पेंस लेंगे, थोड़ा टाइम लेंगे, बट ओके, ऑल राइट. अगर हम बात करें आज के तीन मैप्स के बारे में, पहला मैप सबका फेवरेट एसेंट रहेगा आकाश.
Mm-hmm. First map Ascent, as always. I mean, we've seen Ascent more than any map
Most
in
of the
this
times,
stuff.
yes.
Yeah. And next up we have Split, which again is going to be very sort of aggressive map, I believe. Bind is going to be a little bit tactical. I expect to see a decider final map, but looking at the form of Team T69, it can
Oh,
be a possibility where they can wipe up the match in two maps. What do you think about that, Cracky?
I really think so, but let's see किस तरीके से Weird खेलेगी, because yesterday we also saw कि BI esports का domination in the first map, but in the next
Hmm.
two maps, Generation X gamers made a huge comeback, and maybe we might see some great game today. And as we speak, on the second map that's going to be Split, it's going to be very defensive oriented. So what I think is side advantage bhi milega, and the confidence which you get after getting those advantageous round in your favor.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely. And after the first game, of course, we have a blockbuster ready for you guys. It's going to be Team Gunslingers, a very strong team from Sri Lanka. And I would like to point this out that they almost won a game against Weird Esports 4v5, Cracky. So when they are going
Oh,
to be a five-man team against Godlike Esports, I believe it's going to be a blockbuster. We'll find that out. But Godlike Esports, their performance against Team T69 was fabulous. Sure, they could not cope up against global esports and their icebox challenge, but today we'll find what maps are they going to choose and what their playstyle is going to be like. I'm pretty sure Havan is prepared for this game pretty well. But first up, it's going to be Team T69 versus Weird Esports. The map picks again are going to be Ascent, Split, Bind. And first, we're going to be talking about Ascent, Cracky. हम थोड़ा सा Ascent के बारे में बात करते हैं. Like we've seen a lot of different strategies. We have seen trying to execute
yeah.
mid. We have seen teams trying to fake a lot. कल के match में we have seen so many
Oh,
different
so
fakes.
many. Yes.
So that is something which is going to be interesting. Like generally क्या होता है ascent में you try to pull off a fake, your rotations take so long that you don't have enough time to plant the spike, so that makes it very difficult for these teams to kind of cope up with the shortage of time as well as the defensive lineout. But if you also want to cope up against tougher opponents, you need a monitor that can actually support you. Again, a big vote of thanks to our sponsors, AORUS and AMD. Gigabyte has recently launched a lot of premium monitors that supports AMD FreeSync, which is again a feature which is very helpful in your games. The most
Yes.
talked about monitor is going to be the Gigabyte M27Q crack. It just may 170 hertz refresh rate
Hertz and
and a response
0.5
time of
ms.
zero point
Yeah.
0.5 ms.
That's insane, to be honest. But sometimes I feel I'll buy that monitor to headshot my enemy very smoothly. But कभी कभी फिर पड़ जाता है तो थोड़ा सा अच्छा नहीं
खुद
लगता.
को
But
पड़
yes,
जाता है खुद.
ladies and gentlemen, आप अच्छा खेलते हैं. I know you can make your gameplay better with that. And yes, you should buy it because आपके पास advantage अपने teammate से अपने enemy से काफी ज्यादा होगा.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, there is an AORUS B50 Pro Series motherboard, and this motherboard supports PCIe Gen 4. So you can pair it up with AORUS Gen 4 SSDs, which are blazingly fast, and you can get like super fast game loading screens and like double click on the icon, you're basically inside the game itself.
Yes.
Also, there is a lot for you guys to win as well. It's not just the players who are winning, the audience wins as well, and that is through the trivia. The trivia is happening in the website that is flashing on your screen right now. There are Valorant points worth of 2,700 US
700
dollars,
US dollars.
cracky.
Oh
That
my God.
is insane. The first trivia, by the way, closes in at 11:15 a.m. You don't have a lot of time. You probably have around 9 minutes. Jaldi se jao, fatafat se jao, website kholo, answers do, and you can win a lot of good goodies.
Because 9 मिनट में ज्यादा लोग नहीं जा पाएंगे, so make sure you go and do it because 2700 US dollars, it's insane. You can buy a lot of bundles and new skins. यार, I love Origin का inspect जो अभी है ना, oh it's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite. So ladies and gentlemen, it's your chance. Go right now and go participate in the trivia as well. And अगर हम आज की बात करें, आज का मैच हमारा हो चुका है शुरू and that's gonna be the first map of SN. Let's have a look कि कौन से agents यहाँ पे पिक किए जाते हैं and how the team is gonna play in the map of Ascent.
Interesting. We have Strix, we have Sammy picking up the Jet, we have Binks picking up his usual race. Batlove is going to play his usual Astra as well. On the other side, we get to see MF God playing his usual Astra, Shroud 3K again, a usual KJ. Crucial is, I believe we haven't seen Crucial yet, so this guy is going to be a new player. He is playing on the Sova, so I want to see how he performs on it. But apart from that, if you talk about the duelists, एक side पे हमको देखने को मिल रहा है, we have a Jet and a Phoenix. एक side पे we have a Jet and a Raze. I believe the Phoenix is going to be very critical, especially in Ascent.
Amazing.
I love how you can use up the Blaze Wall and the flashes. देखने को I guess it'll be very important to find out how Binks can counter that with his Raze as well, because Raze gives you a lot of information. So with that out of the way, we'll be theory crafting inside the game. Let's just head on to the
Let's
map,
go.
ladies and gentlemen. Ascent is on your way.
I mean, it's gonna be fun map, and I would love to see those Astra plays because as being a controller, पहले हमको Omen देखने को मिलता था. After the nerf, Brimstone was the guy to look out for, but now it is Astra. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Astra अगर आपकी team है, you need a lot of coordination with your teammates to pull out those frags to make your team very advantageous, and your enemy fearing to peek you.
Absolutely. We have Team T69 starting out on attack. If you get to see, I guess it is going to be a very fast push coming in from the attacking team. Just look at that. They place the KJ turret right up the bat to get some information and fall back. Immediately, there is going to be a shot execute. I believe they will make their way into Garden because the Ash is already there. He-Man shots one man down, goes into relayed mode. But I guess he eventually will make it. Will the Classic sing? Yes, it does. Binks and the Sova couple up, get 2 frags for themselves. Now this is a flurry of trades coming in, and this makes it a 3v3. But MF God comes in from behind. He sneaked his way back. MF God gets another one. Binks has been shut down as well, and Sammy triples up on in Weird Esports. A very fast round coming in, Cracky. बहुत जल्दी round खत्म हुआ, बहुत जल्दी उन्होंने push किया, but उतना ही जल्दी उन्होंने counter भी किया.
I mean, Team Weird looking very, very amazing in the round first. But let's see आगे आने वाले round किस तरीके से खेले जाएंगे, because पहला pistol round था एंड यहाँ पे एग्रेशन की जो हम बात कर रहे हैं टीम T69 की तरफ से, सॉल्टी इट वाज इनसेन एंड सामने से उसका जवाब भी मिला उनको. I mean, Weird Esports बिल्कुल उनको शट डाउन किया वहां पे and they got the first round. But now it is going to be semi buy for the team Weird Esports. Are they going for it? I don't know. I see a ghost onto the KJ onto the B side, and yes, they are going for some specters as well. So nonetheless, this round, as per the rule book, is in the hands of Team Weird Esports and Team T69. Should be on a hard eco, but no, they have gone for a force buy. Oh my god, that's gonna be great, because if the Team T69 is gonna lose this round, it's gonna cost them another round as well.
बहुत बहुत बुरा हाल हो जाएगा इकोनॉमी का बट एट दिस पॉइंट आई गेस टीम T69 आर स्टार्टिंग टू टेक सम इंफॉर्मेशन आउटसाइड ए दे वर हडलिंग अप ऑर्ब उठाया but then they're going to fall back almost immediately. The read from Weird Esports is great as well. They have placed one player, that is a Sova, in mid who will deny any sort of mid control. The Raze did move past mid as well. He's very close to the Sova, but I don't believe he's going to go for the picks as of yet. Rotations are they are trying to make their way in, but the clock is ticking cracky. At this point, I guess
30 seconds.
Absolutely, only 30 seconds on the board, and Weird Esports, they are still quite thin in terms of their defenses. If you look at it, it is going to be a 3v5 effectively if Weird Esports make their way in. One early kill not coming in. The Jet is quite low on HP. MF God is there. Okay. A flurry of trades coming in as well. Sasmi gets one, gets traded off immediately. 2v2 right now, but there is almost no time on the clock. Strix running in with the Spectre. Shroud 3K is present. Will he be able to take them down? No, it's He-Man who comes in from behind, takes both of them down eventually. This is a 2-0 round for Weird Esports. A force buy from Team T69 Cracky, but it didn't pay off.
A lot of chaotic, trades we saw in the 30 seconds timestamp. But once again, Team Weird Esports getting it in their favor, and He-Man was the guy to get those last two frags for himself. Nonetheless, now it's a 2-0, and once again, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Team T69 has to go for an eco, and where Weird Esports will play their bonus round, but they have upgraded some of the weapons as well, and they are going aggressive onto the A main side. But we have to look how the team T69 is going to counter that, because they are spotted on the top mid. But let's see, the push is coming in once again, let me tell you, and this push might get denied as well. Let's see what's gonna happen. For now, they are trying to get the shot control, and they are trying to get the pizza control as well. They are waiting for some aggression they are expecting some aggression from Weird Esports, and yes, but it's not on the A shot, not on the mid pizza, it's on the A main, and now which has been retrieved as well.
Absolutely. Pretty slow start to the round as of yet. I can see two players trying to fake out the A shot push because the spike is in mid, and that is where Sasmi is going to create some space. That is what I believe. But the Astra is going to create some problems because they have buys on them. They have the SMGs, Bings and Jet. Both of them, they're holding this position, trying to cut off any sort of rotation that comes in from mid. But will they be able to do so? Bings will give away the sound cue, but Sasmi is moving in slowly and steadily. MF God has a very nice idea what's happening. He expects a push coming in, and now he's in prime position to completely shut down this mid aggression. They are going to give away mid and try to do a mid to B execute. Bings has already made his way in. Crucial is in a position where he can completely shut him down, and he does it. Bad Love counters that and trades him off as well. Shroud 3K is going to get this. Oh no, wait, what? So one completely shuts down Shroud, but Weird Esports, they triple up. MF God as well as He-Man, they get kills in their favor. Third round on the board, but we can see cracky ki ye log, especially teams T69, they are starting slow and trying to delay the plant at the final third of the game, which is a good strat if you don't give away any information. Sometimes ऐसा होता है कि defenders थोड़े से panic कर जाते हैं and they give away kills. They try and push and they give away kills, which creates an opening. So I feel it's a good strat from team T69, but they need to execute it.
Keep doing what you do best.
I mean, they are trying their level best to get some rounds, but nonetheless, they didn't have a good buy till now, but now there's a full buy. There's a healthy buy coming in once again from the team T69, and once again, it's the bonus round for Team Weird Esports. I would love to see if they got some of the weapon upgrades for themselves, but this time T69 starting the round very aggressively and gonna find first kill as well, and they're gonna get traded off as well. Now 1-for-1 right now, and now it's a 4v4. The bomb, the spike would be planted, and it's gonna be a post-plant situation where all three are from CT, and one player of the team Weird Esports is still on the A side.
Absolutely. The Jet will definitely come and rotate, but look at the flash coming in. Sanity comes in with the spray. The Cosmic Divide comes out as well, and that is going to deny some sort of information. The defenders will have a hard job. Bad Love and others, they are still fighting off of Botao. The Jet comes in, and there comes the Weird knives. The daggers butchering down the Sova. Should have been very easy for Weird Esport, and it was. They lost a few weapons on the back of that round, but that's fine. It's completely fine. 4 rounds against Team T69. What's going wrong with Team T69, Tracky? Kya lagta hai aapko? Because we expected, if not a dominance, a comfortable victory for Team T69, but that's not happening. Weird Esports बहुत ही अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. They're completely dominating the start of this round.
I mean, you know what? Just like yesterday, Team Weird Esports is reading the minds of Team T69. How they are playing the intel every single time while they are going slow is completely in the hands of Weird Esports. And right now, Team T69 is on, you know, like I really don't think कि उनका जीत पाना अभी के लिए आसान होगा, because now it's their eco round and they don't have good economy with them. And look at the aggressive push coming in from He-Man. He's gonna find 1 kill for himself. Sami on the Blade Storm, going aggressive right now, and he is gonna find 2 kills for himself, but gets finally traded off, and now it's a 3v2. The spike would be planted, and this aggression, I mean, Salty, it's amazing in this round, and now it's a post plant where Team T69 has the advantage.
They sure do have the advantage, but I love the Jet versus Jet over there. It was through the smoke, through the it was sort of as a bhul bhulaiya jaisa scene ho gaya. The Cosmic Divide comes out as well, the KJ swarm grenades as well, so a lot of utilities being shown in as well. So therefore the A main region will be completely taken out of the equation. MF gets 1 frag. He has good idea where the other players are, but eventually will be shut down. 2 players being too much for him over there, but Team T69 getting their first round on board. It was a good round. It was a good start for Weird Esports. Honestly, the first frag was insane. The follow-up was there. The Jet did come in with his knives, got the Sova and pushed in as well, but eventually I thought it was shut down. MF God was the final one standing. 1v3 clutch required of him too much, and that was too soon for him to try. But eventually we are at 4-1. Weird Esports are comfortable, but Team T69 can definitely pull off some rounds. If you look at the ultimate status, Cracky, we have 2 ultimates on each side. One Hunter's Fury, एक lockdown है Team T69 के पास और एक run it back है on Weird Esports, so they can use it perfectly.
Yeah, they should use it to create a fake, or maybe to get the side control. Let's see what they are planning right now. Looks like they are going for the A side, and the recon comes in. The dash would be coming in anytime soon. Sami gets the intel onto his right as well, that there's no one on his right, and the site is easy peasy in the hands of Team T69. Now it's going to be a 5v5 retake, where 5v5 retake will require a lot of utility. And there you go. Crucial is going to find the other kill, the first kill on the Sova. And now the advantage coming in the hands of the Team Weird Esports. But the lockdown, T69 is trying to get some, you know, time for the retake. But Sami is going to shut down He-Man as well. And that's the second advantage, ladies and gentlemen. So what? Binks get taken down as well while he was on the mid top. Oh my god. That's not looking really good.
That does not look good, true. Weird Esports are losing players, but trades are coming off as well. Both the teams exchanging bullets, exchanging guns, but at this point, they still have the run it back. The Phoenix can use it, but no! Strix, he shuts him down. Sasmi goes down as well. This is a 1v1. Strix versus Shroud 3K. What's gonna happen? Shroud 3K chases him. Strix might...
He's pushing! Oh!
Team T69 get another round on the back of that hard-fought round that we got to see. I mean, it was nice. It was well fought, but it was Team T69 who were more composed throughout the round. It looked like they will manage to get that, you know, they will protect this spike from being diffused, and they did that.
Yeah, I mean, they did very nicely. And Strix, you know, got the round for the team as Shroud 3K was pushing him and was walking into his crosshair and he shut him down. But now it's the eco round coming in for the team Weird Esports. Team T69 का easy round होना चाहिए ये as per the rule book, but let's see how the eco is gonna get played by the team Weird Esports. Some shock darts to deal some early damage, but I don't think it will. It is not gonna do any damage, and there you go. अब क्रूशल के पास इस ड्रोन के बाद कोई भी इंटेल के लिए यूटिलिटी नहीं होगी for some 16 seconds, and in this 16 seconds team T69 must have the side control or else it's gonna be a bit hard for them to get the side. But now looks like they are going for mid as well, but team Weird Esports hasn't rotated yet, and there you go. He-Man with that sheriff was trying to one tap Sami, but Sami was able to take him down, and now oh my god, what was that shot? That was insane. 2 kills coming in for the team Weird Esports, and I think Salty, this could be a thrifty round for Weird Esports. This could be.
This can be a thrifty round for Weird Esports as well. They have one ultimate on each side, a default plant, as well as the swarm grenades coming out as well. If they take post plant positions outside A main, this should be pretty easy for them. Weird Esports coming in. One of them might actually try and rotate back towards A main. Are they going to do that though? Not as up yet. Sasmi goes for the ultimate, tries to go for a curveball. He does it.
Oh,
he gets straight. Beautiful shot. And now he needs to clear out the final player who is inside side, and that's going to be Bad Love. He neutralizes one. This is the 1v2 required of Sasmi. Will he be able to pull this off? Bad Love has information where he is. What comes out of Bad Love, and beautiful round coming in from Team T69. I mean, the fact that Sova had so much intel onto B and then Team T69 rotated and got complete side control on A, that was brilliant. I mean, you mentioned, right, उन्होंने बहुत सारे shock darts, recon darts, और सारे के सारे they use a drone as well, and that gave them a lot of information. He saw that there are so many players on the B side, and immediately after that, Team T69 rotated towards A and completely got side control for themselves. It was absolutely brilliant, and also double that because Weird Esports had a economy for themselves. So ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, but 4-3, Team T69 is making a comeback.
I mean, the round was insane, but now it's 4-3 score line, and Team T69 looking very strong. But this time, Team Weird Esports has lost a single play. That was the operator for the team, and the advantage is coming in the hands of the Team T69. But Crucial is gonna trade him off, and Binks gets taken down as well. Get some damage. He took some damage with that satchel, right? Yeah, he took it. But now it's a 4v4, and I really think Salty. This is gonna be amazing to watch this 4v4 because we have 3 ultimates in the hands of Team T69, but the lockdown of the defenders as well.
Oh no. This is gonna buy them some time. This is gonna force out the attackers outside A side, but that is exactly what they want, right? We have seen attackers defend their spike outside A main, and that is exactly what they would love to do. The Hunter's Fury buys him some time as well. Sasmi runs in, gets 1, gets 2. No, not really. Strix will shut him down. The Sofa shutting him down as well. But the spike, oh my god, it was almost on the verge of getting diffused, but that's fine. That's completely fine. Strix again coming up big in another round, getting a triple kill for himself. These games, Cracky, these look like my ranked matches, honestly, because they're just running in, trying to clear outside, a flurry of utilities, a flurry of ultimates, and, somebody winning on the back of some trades. But I would really want these teams to slow things down because otherwise there is no short victory, right? You can try and win aim duels for yourself, but if you're not thinking about what you're doing, then it's going to be very, very difficult.
I mean, every single time, if any team can read the minds of the Team T69, is just because they are super aggressive while they are attacking, and sometimes they get the advantage as well because while you are pushing with on a 5v2 situation, you get the advantage, right? Because the teamwork is there. The players try to get some picks as well, but this time there's attackers lockdown as well, and He-Man was trying to get some frags for himself, but now he's gonna smoke it off and come back to the shot. But 2 players getting detained of that lockdown, and now I really think Team T69 is desperately trying to find them, but there's no opening given to Team T69, and it's gonna be a 5v5 retake. The spike would be planted.
It is a 5v5 retake, but look at the cosmic divide. Two ultimates invested from the attacking side, and this looks good honestly from them because all the defenders from Weird Esports have been completely shut out of sight. Winks getting one frag onto Sasmi. He will try and clear things off. Most of the attackers are defending the
Site is
spike from
clear.
outside the site. Exactly, but the defense or the defuse is not going to be easy, Cracky, because they have all the positions. They have players who have trade potential. Look at that. All of them are just going to multi-peek each and every one of these defenders, and they will easily shut them down.
That's not at all gonna happen if they even try to do it, because while 5 players are peeking onto you, it's gonna be very hard for you, to kill any one of them, because उन पांचों का crosshair आपके सर पे होगा, and you won't be lucky enough to find all 5 of them, right? You might find one, you might find the second, but it's gonna be very hard for you to get multiple frags. But right now, Team T69 using the same strat from the last 2 rounds, that they plant the bomb onto the A side, they fall back onto the A long area. Just because there is no luck, they are safe till now. But if the Team Weird Esports, understand the strategy of the Team T69, they might cope up with the things. But abhi agar hum baat kare, they are stacking onto the A side. That's gonna be Weird Esports. But Team T69 playing mind games with the team Weird Esports, and I really think they are gonna execute B this time. See, have a look. There are 4 outside B, and a tree reveal is gonna get them the intel of the backside as well. So, what I really think is Team T69 changing the strats right now might help them this time.
It can help them. Strix trying to be
But
patient,
no!
but oh no, MF God completely butchering down with the judge, but getting shut down as well by Bad Luck. 1-for-1 trade, 4v4, but this should be advantageous for Team T69. Sasmi just runs in completely, takes down the head of Sasmi. Now this is a rotation coming in, and they might be able to kind of find their way into A side, but then the KJ is there. Shroud 3K is so well positioned. He calmly takes down Binks like there is nothing that's so easy for him to get the frag, but He-Man is positioned. Oh no, missed the shot, but that's not gonna be very bad because he will have another chance to get the kill on him. Yes, he will, and Shroud 3K also doubles up on it, and Weird Esports get a very good round on themselves.
A very good round, as they know what Team T69 is trying to do and how they are entering onto the side. Just because they don't get any kind of openings on one side, they obviously rotate. They are gonna rotate onto the second, but Team Weird Esports doing it very nicely. And now it's the scoreline of 5-5, 5 each you may call it, but I really think that's gonna be a good half on a 6-6. What do you think, Salty?
Yep, technically speaking, I should see a 6-6, but I can't really expect that because both the teams have been playing a topsy-turvy game at this point. It is very dicey. The momentum is shifting one by one. It's like a pendulum, honestly. Again, look at that. The B stack coming in, and all the attackers, at least the Jet has made its way inside side. Bad Luck has also creeped up in the cubby as well. Will be completely shutting down doors, as well as no information from Sova as well. The defenders are holding down the CT as well as the door region, but Bad Luck has been spotted. This is bad, but oh no, AMF God, he could not convert the kill. The showstopper comes out. Sasmi still survives that, but look at that. Binks onto 3 HP. The curveball comes out. No information given. No players blinded at all. Will Sasmi get a frag? Not really. Sammy will shut him down eventually. Trade it out. 3v4. A flurry of trades coming in. This has been happening almost every single time. Bad Luck shutting one player down. Will he get the second? Should be getting the second as well. And beautifully strung together frags. Team T69 get another round for themselves. That was good. But again, the entry towards site, I didn't really get what they're planning for. I thought that they were going for the retake, but the post-plant positions were beautiful. This smoke was an off-position smoke, Cracky, and this allowed Bad Luck to individually isolate the players that were peeking in from CT, and that got him so many kills over there. That completely changed up the round. Also, the fact that MF got coming in from the door area, even the fact that Bad Luck was spotted by the drone and MF God could not capture the kill, that shouldn't have been allowed, but that was fine. That was daylight murder and he got away with it.
I mean, that was a triple kill as well from Bad Love in the last round, but this time they are playing split, and it's a two-player on the A side. They are droning, they are getting some intel for themselves, and मेरे हिसाब से ना ये setup बहुत अच्छा है, because अगर आप 2v3 के split पे खेलते हो, sometimes आपके पास और भी options होते हैं, 2-2-1 के pair में भी खेल सकते हो आप, but यहाँ पे 3-2 के split पे खेलना बहुत अच्छा decision होगा. They are playing for the intel in the final, in the match, in the last round before the swap, right? So they might get some of the rounds for themselves in this half. Maybe it could be a 5-7 score line, but agar hum baat kare, they have three ultimates to work with as well, and they are once again heading towards A pe agar hum baat kare, 3 players from Weird Esports exactly know that team T69 might come in. Dash is gonna come in. Sami is gonna find one kill with the right click, and he is gonna take the body of the Phoenix as well. But now it's a 5v3 where Team TS69, without any loss, has the site control.
Two cosmic device invested Sami with the daggers as well. He knows exactly where MF God is, but the other two players have been completely shut down away from the site. They have planted the spike. I believe that they are actually moving out of the region as well. The lockdown is going to force them, but at this point, will they be able to get to the diffuser as quickly as possible? I'm not sure about that. Sami is going to get one. Bad Love doubles up on 2 kills. That is a 7th round on board for Team T69. That's brilliant. But again, this is the opportunity for Weird Esports, honestly, because attacking mein humne dekha Team T69 is doing good, but the same is going to happen with Weird Esports, honestly. The way the Jet got themselves so much real estate, got them so much information while dashing into site, the same is going to come in from Strix as well. And I'm expecting, not Strix, I believe, the Jet on their side. So whoever it is He-Man. So the job is on him, the responsibility is on his shoulder to get them real estate as well as information, while the rest of the players, their duty is to trade for He-Man.
Yes, 5-7 scoreline to work with. Now Weird Esports coming on to the attack, but let's see kya attack ki strategies rahegi Weird Esports ki. What I really think is they are going for a 2-1 pair, and yes, they are indeed going for that. And Sasmi getting the first kill onto Sami. Now gets them the advantage as well. They are walking, they are running out of the A shot area. The flash, the curveball comes in through the smoke. No intel is gonna get, leaked, but this time they have the A side control as well. But no, Bad Love is gonna find one, gets taken down by He-Man as well. Now it's a 2v4 situation where Team T69 not all looking good. The Bing's down to just 34 HP, trying to get some intel with the bombard, tries to get kill onto Sasmi, but no, he is just gonna do the damage onto his head. That dink is gonna coming for sure, but not any kill. And mere hisab se pata hai, in the first round, Ghost is a better weapon with that, one tap thing, because 105 ka damage, and with the Frenzy just 78 damage, and I feel really sad for Binks to not get that kill. But theek hai, abhi 6-7 का स्कोर लाइन हमको देखने को मिल रहा है Salty, and this time I really think Weird Esports would be figuring things out.
I mean, yeah, right. The way both these two teams have been playing, it looks like they're in some sort of a hurry. उनको ट्रेन पकड़ना है क्या? मुझे पता नहीं, because they're doing it so quick. Look at the push coming in. Again, Sasmi is gonna get some sort of information. Mid control अभी तक नहीं मिला है, but it's fine. Sami as well as Bad Love, they are still well positioned for a mid aggression. Oh no, he's going to be vulnerable. If MF God peeks the Jet, I guess the kill is going to be so easy. They need to set up a proper crossfire, and this smoke is going to help him. Again, the shoulders of the Jet just peeking out, and MF God getting a kill. The drone is going to spot him. The Sova being shut down, but Sasmi is there to trade for him. 2-for-1 trade. Things are working out for Weird Esports. Shroud creeping his way in, getting the Sova, getting the raise. I mean, this is all coming down for Team T69. Again, it was an equal round. There was so much attention being drawn towards the mid area that no one paid attention to Shroud 3K walking inside. Now, Strix did get the kill, but I mean, that's all about it, because just look at that. 3 players, the spike has been planted. She does have, Strix does have this Spectre, but 8 HP. That's not gonna happen.
but a lot of damage done in the last round, man. Sasmi को काफी low कर दिया था. He was about to get taken out. अगर थोड़ी सी HP और होती, शायद Strix को वो kill मिल जाता. But never mind, it was a semi-buy round for the Weird Esports. And पिछली बार की तरह Salty एक गलती नहीं हुई, पता है कि यहाँ पे Team T69 ने buy नहीं किया. But I would love that kill, man. Look at that kill. Bad love, you know, knowing what the Sova could do and easily जाके उनको one tap
खूबसूरत shot.
that was a great
खूबसूरत.
shot indeed. But अब साथ साथ की स्कोर लाइन हो चुके हैं सॉल्टी. आई रियली फील कि यहाँ पे अब दोनों टीम्स थोड़ा स्लो खेलें. दैट वुड बी अमेजिंग. इंटेल पे खेलें, बट अगर फिर से एग्रेशन आता है, दैट्स गोना बी अमेजिंग. बट राइट नाउ व्हाट आई रियली थिंक इज this time Weird Esports would try their level best to get the early control onto the A side, and they are trying for it as well. Some shock darts coming in, some drones coming in, and they will try their level best. Yes.
I mean, what I really feel is that Weird Esports, they don't really have a full buy on them. They are retaining them all their specters, and this is sort of a semi buy for them, right? So all they would try to do, So all they can try to do is drop some guns off of Team T69 and break their economy. And when they go on a full buy round, they can capitalize on that. They would want to try and keep it clean. They have the Jet ultimate utilized as well. So having invested an ultimate so early in the half, they should get a few frags. But again, Team T69 being very careful, not giving away any sort of information, will really want Weird Esports to again repeat their attacking strategy. Now the entire responsibility comes onto the Jet. He-Man walks in, Battle of just spraying through the smoke, gets two for, oh no, this shouldn't have happened. The right click not connecting, Battle of getting a third. Nothing really worked out for Weird Esports. Not a gun dropped. Flawless round for Team T69. But again, a full buy round will be coming in from Weird Esports at this point, and this is where the real game begins. Crucial is still gonna struggle for weaponry. Look at that! Look at the number though.
Yeah.
Bings on 3 frags and Crucial on 4 frags. Something is not working out for these two players, definitely. But I hope that they can come back in the next game.
I mean, they should try their level best, as Binks is playing a raise as well, so he should be getting, or maybe, you know, as being a duelist, he should get some entries, and he should be doing that. But right now, as we speak, Weird Esports looking really desperate to get that mid control, and they are spanning through some smokes as well. Binks, and with him is Strix, who is trying. They are trying to get some kills on the B main area, but the recon comes in. Binks की लोकेशन वहाँ पे रिवील कॉम्प्रोमाइज जरूर हो जाएगी, बट Sami holding a very off angle might get an unexpected kill on He-Man, and yes he does, but was trying to get some smoke spray as well. He didn't get any kind of other kill as well. The curveball comes in through the smoke. Bad love, this position could be crucial, and yeah, oh, would you check that? Please don't. अगर वो चेक नहीं होती, I think Bad Luck could have gone for a trigger discipline and could have got multiple kills लगातार. But right now, Binks disrespecting this firewall, tries to push through it, gets taken down instantly, and on the other side, Edit onto the A heaven, trying to get some kills. But now it's a 1v2, Team T69 on the last player. And अगर मैं बात करूँ, on the other side, the KJ is very low to HP as well, so it could be a 1v1. But she's playing one lineups.
Practically it is a 1v1, but KJ's swarm grenades are already down. Strix will be struggling to get the defuse, and he needs to go for the kills, and otherwise it's going to be very difficult for him. He might get the half defuse, but no. Shao, 3K, both of them peek him at the exact same time, and Strix was like, no, I'm not surviving this. Weird Esports playing this out very well. And also, this was a comical moment, right? Sami getting the frag here was good. Getting trade off was cool as well. I mean, that was understandable. But look at that. He was a bit too eager to get a lot more frags. Did go for the trigger discipline, but I think you should take whatever you have on your plate and not try and go for more. That is exactly what happened over there. But ठीक है, चलो कोई बात नहीं. 8-8 का score line है. This is still at ground zero. Both the teams have decent enough economy to make this work. We'll have to find out who does it better.
Oh, nobody does it better. But never mind. Let's have a look now. And what is up? Team Weird Esports, अगर हम बात करें, going for a split picks, you know, playing default as well for now, waiting for the early aggression from the Team T69. But मुझे ये बात पता है, बहुत अच्छी लगती है. Team T69, while defending, sometimes they go aggressive, but not every single time. They read the minds of the other team as well. So अभी के लिए, look at them. They are just playing for some intel as well. CT side se Astra is trying to get some intel onto the mid pizza mid area by jumping onto the flower pot. But abhi agar hum baat kare, look at this jiggle pick. Edit 99 might get some frags with those jiggle picks, or could get deleted as well. I don't know what's gonna happen, but right now the team Weird Esports is gonna rush in the last 45 seconds, and yes, they are doing it. Running back is gonna get utilized, but he's gonna flash himself. Oh my god, he's gonna, switch on the button, gonna close the door, and gonna enter to the side. The side control has been given, and right now, what I feel, the smoke is gonna get off. And oh my god, the Binks is gonna find one opening for the team, but gets taken down instantly. It's a 4v4, and a Cosmic Divide comes in play as well. Now, last 40 seconds, but this wallbang was insane! And Sami taking the kill on MF God as well. The trades are coming in. Weird Esports now on the last man. That's gonna be Shout 3K trying to get some space for himself as his lockdown is gonna get taken down with that ultimate as well. Now it's a 1v2 post plant. He has to peek it, but the Cosmic Divide is not letting him get any kind of info, and Strix holding that corner is gonna take him down. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Team T69 insane. Yep.
Absolutely amazing. There were so many utilities dumped in that round. There were so many frags, so many trades, and so many ultimates. I want to really count how many ultimates we got to see. First, there was a run it back, 2 Cosmic Divides, 1 lockdown, 1 Hunter's Fury, 5 ultimates in one round. Are you kidding me? I mean, I've never seen a round like that, but these two teams, they are playing in that playing style. They're playing in the style where they require those utilities to create their space, because they're not creating it by themselves. They're not creating it with their rotations or their fakes or anything. They're using the utilities and trying to play the game as it is. Eventually, we get to see a very early investment of the gravity well from the Astra, really clearing out the entry of the side, but entry is going to be difficult because there is a turret. There are 2 players who are lined up perfectly. Binks also has a pain shell equipped, which means that this is going to be a difficult entry for them, and Weird Esports understand that. They are falling back eventually and will try and explore out other avenues, but Sasmi, I mean, easy frag on the Crucial, and that means there is 1 player down. Shouldn't really be very difficult because Weird Esports, 4-man, they still have what it takes to enter onto a single site, right, Cracky? Because effectively, आपके पास सिर्फ ऐसा 2v2 या फिर 2v3 situations होते हैं inside or when you are attacking. So it's not a very bad situation for them, but yeah, they need to fight for it.
They indeed need to, but the combo comes in. The Gravity Well and a Pinchel as well, to deny the aggression जो यहाँ पे हमको शायद Weird Esports की तरफ से देखने को मिलता है. And yes, they are trying to commit on to the B side, but that's a fake. एक player ने fake sell अच्छे से कर दिया onto the A side, and yes, they have the easy control onto the B side because Strix is the only guy to contest to hold the push, and yes, he is gonna get 1 kill for himself, just by not dying onto the side. So that's a good kill. Now Sasmi struggling to get the frag onto the top mid, but He-Man is gonna come in, is gonna take Binks down. Oh my god, the turret kill onto the Sami. And now it's a 2v3. Now a 1v3. And there you go. Bad Love, last man standing, is gonna find He-Man, but was unable to take down any more players. And now there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Weird Esports getting around in their favor.
Weird Esports did not have a full buy in that round, Cracky. They lost a player early on as well. They lost the second player. This was effectively a 3v5, but then they capitalized on it. Look at that. He-Man really coming up clutch, using the daggers, using those, the Sheriff as well. And apart from that, there was Sasmi as well, who was getting kills left and right. This is just absolutely amazing. Weird Esports coming up really big up against Team T69. This match is looking to be pretty interesting. We think we kind of predicted it wrong, Cracky.
Yeah, we did. But right now, look at the economy. Team T69 has a good economy with them, but Weird Esports is struggling what to buy. And I really think it's the score line of 9-9 and Team T69, as for the rulebook, they should get this round. But let's see who is gonna get that. Oh, my bad. Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Team T69 doesn't have a good buy, but Team Weird Esports does. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the other way around. It's fine. We all make those mistakes. But Weird Esports, in a kind of a position they're in, should give them the 10th round effectively. There is a hero phantom buy on Edit, but he still has
He'll
a
get
light
his
shield.
next buy. Yeah, he'll get
Mhm.
his next buy. Yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, I don't really feel Team T69 have what it takes to get back the round. We've seen teams pull
Yeah.
off thrifties, but it's going to be difficult, especially on a defensive side. They need to get some early frags. Batlove has been very, very effective, especially with those 19 kills. And also, there is an ultimate on Team T69, so they can use a lockdown effectively. And especially with no Hunter's Fury on the opponent's side, they have to fall back. They also have Sasmi, who can play on her daggers, who can play on her Blade Storm. So things are possible, but we need to see how they can execute those plans.
I
Again,
guess.
we... Mhm.
I guess
Go
it's
on.
Sami. Sasmi's on the other side.
Yeah, Sami. I
Yeah,
mean,
Sami.
I'm
Yeah.
really confused between Sasmi and Sami because those are two very similar
Yeah.
syllables.
Yeah.
But
Very.
yeah,
Very. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But at this point, what we can see is Weird Esports sort of huddling up outside A, and the read from T69 is perfect because look at that. They are well positioned. They have few crossfire set up. Most of them are kind of focused on the A shot
Oh.
side, and it not getting the kill. That should have been very important. But the shock darts will come in. Will it damage though? Not really. Okay, Weird Esports. The Jet is quite low on HP. Bing's coming up with the Sheriff as well. Edit will play on his information. Sammy already with her Blade Storms out. Now she is prepared for some sort of rotation coming in. She will think that there are going to be players who will try and walk up mid, but that's not going to happen. The players are going to rotate all the way from spawn towards B. And again, Team T69 is very well prepared for that. Again, they're going to reposition themselves and find themselves in a position where they can counter this aggression as well. Cracky, the clock is ticking. Not a lot of time remaining.
But
If the
what I
ultimate
really
gets
think-
invested right now, it's going to be so bad, Cracky.
Yep.
Look at that, the gravity well comes out as well. Sasmi just walks in, takes them down with that. Wait, what? The Sheriff? It's thinking at this point. Badlove and Bing's coming out clutch. Shot gets one, shot gets two, but instantly Bing shuts him down with a 3K. This man is again a very big player in this team, and this is why exactly he's such a big player.
That was a thrifty round, Salty. Come on, and look at those headshots, man. Badler, that was clean. Those two frags were amazing, and they got a thrifty round just because of Badlove and Binks. Binks got 3 kills in the last round and 2 on to Badlove, but nonetheless, it was a great round. Now it's the scoreline of 9-10. जिसकी हम prediction पहले थोड़े से कर रहे थे, थोड़ी सी गलत करी थी कि economy अच्छी है, but never mind. चीजें सेम हुई हैं. 9 से 10 की स्कोर लाइन अब यहाँ पे हो चुकी है. टीम T69 has the advantage और यहाँ पे लॉकडाउन का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा to get the side control. We are esports की तरफ से. A lot of utilities, they have a lot of utilities, and what I really think is they're gonna get the intel for the B side, and उसके बाद शायद हमको सोवा के ultimate का भी इस्तेमाल होता नजर आ सकता है once the lockdown gets taken down. But Team Weird Esports getting the side control. Sasmi with that amazing run it back is gonna find Bings, but gets his 3 teammates are down, and Sasmi with a second kill as well. Now it's a 2v3. Strix onto the boathouse. Oh my god, takes down MF God and flicks on to Shout 3K. Gets the round for the team single-handedly by staying alive onto the boathouse.
This is insane, Cracky. I understand Weird Esports got that rush a bit wrong, but the way Strix got those 2 frags, that shouldn't have been allowed. It was a 2v1. He gets one. Shroud 3K not connecting those first bullets in Shroud 3K. Yeah, Strix instantly flicking on him and connecting the headshot. 20 bombs from 2 players on the side of Team T69. 11-9 is a scorecard. Weird Esports were playing very good. They were being very strong early on, but Team T69 have a comeback already. They are one round away from match point, and this should be the map point for them. At this point, I guess Weird Esports are on a pistol buy, which isn't really very effective. They have only one ultimate on the Hunter's Fury, and Edit already knows that this can be an A execute. Meanwhile, Sasmi is trying to creep up.
No idea. Oh.
Oh my god, that was a spike. He was a spike carry, and the spike carry is down already. Binks needs to get these kills again. The pistols, he's actually struggling. Gets one on Crucial. Will probably get a 3rd kill, but not really required because Sammy comes up and helps his team lead again. This was a flawless round for them, and should have been no pistol, no weapons on Weird Esports, as a result of which they lost a lot of players. Now, match point for Team T69, and again, Weird Esports are in a very tough situation. They were in the lead, Cracky. पहले तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि Weird Esports पूरा dominate करेगी, but then completely things change.
Yes, and yes, they did save for the match point, and they saved it. Now they'll be having a full buy round. Let's see how they are gonna play with that. But nonetheless, Binks, जब उनकी fight वहाँ पे हो रही थी, he missed some of his shots, he missed some
Yeah.
of his bullets, but उसके बाद he corrected himself. सिर्फ 4 गोलियां I guess उसके पास थी. He got a kill with those only 4 bullets, and He-Man with the operator trying to get some frag, trying to get some early frag for the team, and for now he has been smoked off. तो फिलहाल के लिए उनके पास कोई opening होगी नहीं, and the team T69 is not letting any intel getting compromised. So what I really think is Team T69 is reading the minds that they might come onto the A side, but there's one guy from Weird Esports who is trying to sell the fake onto the B side, and let's see how it goes. If the Team T69 takes that fake, that's gonna be amazing. But He-Man had the chance to get the Sova out of the round, but he is gonna miss the shot. And now, I really don't think that guy would be able to sell that fake, and they have to go A nonetheless. And there you go. From both of the sides, from A shot and A main, they are trying to build up the pressure and trying to get some of the kills. And now just 30 seconds remaining on the clock, and there is no intel, but the dash comes in. Shroud 3k. Oh my god. Might take He-Man. But so what does He-Man, and Binks with this ultimate is gonna find Shroud 3k as well. Now it's a 2v2. Now it's a 1v2, and it's a 1v1. Astra versus KJ, and only 10 seconds to plant the bomb. She can plant the bomb. Yes, he can plant the bomb.
Wait.
But Strix, oh my god, is trying to deny the plant. But no. Oh, the timing. If he doesn't get out,
gonna
he
get
is gonna
denied.
get
He's gonna get
dinged.
dinged,
And yes,
yeah.
he is gonna get knifed as well. Oh my god, I feel really sad. No, he is not knifing him. Alright, that's the sportsmanship. And ladies and gentlemen, the first map is in the hands of Team T69. Very nicely.
Defenders win.
Oh my god, this entire map was so dicey, Cracky. I had no idea what was happening. I mean, I love the fact that the teams were playing aggressive, and that is good. You want to play aggressive games, but you don't really want to just kind of push in without any sort of information. Now we have Cracky back on our screens. Hey, what's up, my man? What's up?
I'm doing good. I'm so sorry, मेरा कैमरा थोड़ा सा ऐसे
अरे
ऐसे था,
हो
but
जाता
ठीक
है.
है.
It's
Never mind. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak, Team T69 got the first game in their favor for the first map of Ascent. And ladies and gentlemen, अब हम अगले map पे जाएंगे. That's gonna be map of Split. I really feel कि अगला map बहुत amazing होगा because it's the defenders oriented map, and I can't wait much to see it.
Even I can't wait much to see it. But if we talk about this map, Cracky, I mean, Ascent ka map tha, we expected it to be very aggressive. It was aggressive. The
It
rushes were.
was.
I mean, the most of the rounds were all about throwing in your utilities as much as possible. We saw as many as 5 ultimates being invested in one round. Like that's insane numbers, right there. But I mean, I love the fact that both the teams had similar approach and both the teams played out on their frags, and the match was sort of very dicey. The momentum was shifting from one team to the other. T69 was sort of not playing at their very best at the start of the game, but then coming back and winning the game just shows their strength of character. Now, I'm expecting similar display on Split, but I'm also expecting Split to be a bit more tactical. I'm expecting teams to create spaces for each other because इस map पे हमको वैसा कुछ देखने को नहीं मिला. We didn't get to see
not at all.
any lethal lurks, any rotations, or any fakes coming in as well. Most of the time they were trying to create spaces by trying to go B and then coming out A, but none of those fakes were very successful, and the reads were pretty easy, and that's what you expect on his end. But Split pay, it's going to be very different. Getting control of mid and getting control of the rope room is going to be very important. क्या लगता है आपको?
I mean, Vance is the main thing, that can change the whole game. आपको A जाना है, you need to get the Vance control. And Vance से मेरे हिसाब से बहुत सारे kills भी होते हैं. And मैंने कभी-कभी defense Vance पे होता हुआ बहुत अच्छा देखा है. Because the alarm bot, the tripwire onto the Vance area gets you a lot of intel. And I think प्लेयर्स की अलग अलग स्ट्रैटेजीज है वेंस को किस तरीके से कंट्रोल करना है, किस तरीके से देना है, एंड किस तरीके से उस पर खेलना है. सो व्हाट आई थिंक इज स्प्लिट is a very short sided map. उस पे sides काफी छोटी हैं as compared to Ascent and any other map. So split के map पे you need a flasher. It's mandatory. And ladies and gentlemen, we will head on to split, the map of split, in a short while after this short break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valorant Pro Series brought to you by AORUS and AMD. My name is Salty and with me is Cracky. We just saw an amazing match of Ascent and I really loved it, honestly. The attacking gameplay which we got to see, Cracky, यही तो देखने में मजा आता है, यही तो frags देखने
Obviously.
में मजे आते हैं, those one taps, those thrifty rounds. But now we're talking about split. Both the teams are going to be heading to split. I don't know who starts on attack or who starts on defense, but I know one thing, Cracky. Mid control is very important and
Very
therefore
important.
sage wall is also very important.
सेज वॉल तोड़नी पड़ेगी, राउंड्स चाहिए, सेज वॉल तोड़नी पड़ेगी, इट्स मैंडेटरी। एंड मेरे हिसाब से स्प्लिट इज काइंड ऑफ मैप जिसपे नैरो पैसेज बहुत ज्यादा है। आपको अगर साइड्स जाना, यू हैव टू एंटर दोस नैरो पैसेजेस। चाहे अगर आपके पास अच्छी खासी यूटिलिटी है, अगर आपके टीममेट्स अच्छी यूटिलिटी यूज जानते हैं, तो दे कैन स्टॉप द एग्रेसिव पुश। स्प्लिट के मैप पे आप एग्रेसिवली नहीं जा सकते, देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ यूटिलिटी टू स्टॉप यू डाउन एंड टू टेक यू डाउन एज वेल। सो मेरे हिसाब से स्प्लिट पे स्लो पेस गेम हमको देखने को मिलेगा, एंड नॉनदलेस इट्स अ डिफेंडर्स ओरिएंटेड मैप। तो सेंटिनल्स का जो रोल है इस मैप पे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज दोस ट्रिप वायर्स, दोस अलार्म बॉट्स, ओ माय गॉड, दे आर वेरी वेरी नीडेड। एंड मेरे हिसाब से ये मैप बहुत शानदार रहेगा। लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोज एंड क्या क्या एजेंट्स हमको देखने को मिलते हैं, बिकॉज दिस मैप इज अ रेज मैप एंड मे बी वी माइट हैव अ फ्लाइंग रेज एज वेल।
Flying race. Again, we also have a trivia, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be flashing on your screen right now. The website is there on your screen and also in the description. You can participate in the trivia by clicking on that link and answering some very simple questions. You can win Valorant points worth of 2,700 US dollars.
700 years old, yes.
Go buy some skins for yourselves. But Cracky, coming back to you, you said sentinels are very important. I mentioned that Sage is going to be important. So between a Killjoy and a Cypher, who do you think is going to be? किसको लगता है कि ये इस map पे ज़्यादा preferred होगा? You saw the playing styles of both Team T69 as well as Weird Esports. KJ उनका preferred agent है, and now we're talking about the agent draft, and you can already see Shout 3 कि KJ already hover कर रहे हैं. But what's going to come in from Team
Yeah.
T69?
आई रियली थिंक साइफर वुड बी कमिंग इन, बिकॉज पता है साइफर का एक एडवांटेज जो मिलता है, दैट्स द इंटेल। केजे के फाउंडेशन है दैट शी नीड्स टू बी इन द 40 मीटर रेंज और समथिंग, बट साइफर के साथ ऐसा नहीं है। दोस ट्रिप वायर्स कैन हेल्प, लिटरली हेल्प यू गेट द इंटेल ऑफ द बैक स्टेप्स एंड एनीथिंग। सो आई रियली फील इन दिस मैप लाइक लॉकडाउन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है एट एवरी सिंगल टाइम, बट नॉट लाइक एसेंट आपको पूरी साइड नहीं मिलती। यू गेट most of the part but not the complete side. So KJ एक
ज्यादातर
अलग
बैक साइड से इधर
पर्सपेक्टिव, या
कॉर्नर्स।
यप बट वहां पे आप यूटिलिटीज डाल सकते हो टू गेट द प्लेयर आउट ऑफ द राउंड। बट मेरे हिसाब से साइफर कुड बी देयर, बट नहीं, they are denying it. They are the both teams are going for a KJ, and this proves KJ might be a better sentinel.
Interestingly enough, we see a Omen from Crucial and an Astra from Bad Love. Now, Astra is going to be pretty critical because you get more smokes effectively, you get those gravity wells and the
Yeah.
Nova pulses, which are pretty important. But again, especially since you mentioned this is a smaller map with narrow passages, I feel a paranoia can be very important as well. देखना
It
पड़ेगा कि
should be.
Omen देखना पड़ेगा ओमन कैसे यूटिलाइज करते क्रूशियल बट एट दिस पॉइंट the draft is pretty similar. We have two different controllers, but apart from that, pretty much the same team.
आई मीन प्रीटी मच सेम टीम, बस सिर्फ और सिर्फ कंट्रोलर डेफ हमको देखने को मिलने वाला है। किस तरीके से एस्ट्रा के स्मोक्स का यूटिलाइजेशन हमको देखने को मिलता है और किस तरीके से पैरानोया के इस्तेमाल से डैश होते हुए प्लेयर्स नजर आते हैं। सो लेट्स हेड टुवर्ड्स द मैप, द सेकंड गेम ऑफ today's evening, today's afternoon, and that's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. It is going to be split, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see which team starts on attack, which team starts on defense. But split, again, is one of my favorite maps. It has a very big strategic depth to it. So we'll see who gets those mid controls, who gets those mid walls. But abhi ke liye though, we see a Sage on both the sides. We see pistols, we see ghosts. The setup, though, is very one-dimensional right from the start. Weird Esports, not taking any chances, will try and default to the A side. The defense on the A side is sort of laden with utilities from the Astra. Meanwhile, we see three players towards the B side, 2 in B heavens, and 1, of course, in the entrance. KJ is playing there, but will rotations come in quickly? Astra needs to deploy her gravity well as her smokes pretty quickly. Bings all alone has a responsibility of containing this rush coming in. And oh my god, wait, what? They rush in A. Rams get control of vents and move towards B, where there is a sage wall again. Strix takes first contact, moves out as well. Crucial is present, but oh my god, Bings is all by himself. Crucial can be very crucial at this point. Strix already has himself 2 kills. Bings will get Sasmi, but Crucial will take him down eventually. 2 versus 3. Team T69 does have 3 players. The gravity well is gonna deny Crucial. Bad Love is gonna shut him down eventually. Now KJ Shout 3K will get the kill, but now it's a 1v2. He knows exactly what he needs to do. 40 seconds on the clock. He has enough time in the world to plant the spike, but he's not enough. He does not have enough HP to work with, Cracky.
Not just the HP, the utilities as well to, get him onto the site. Not even the smokes, nothing. So I really think the team Weird Esports shouldn't have done in that way. Rushing A, deciding what to do, playing like unrated games, plan something, get some intel, and do something. To be honest, that's my point. In some cases, those confusing games, confusing mind plays work if the other enemy team is not confident enough. But this time, Team T69 looking obviously confident because they got the first map in their favor and they are ripping things apart. And now, the first round obviously in the hands of Team T69. Weird Esports have to go for a eco, and let's see how this eco works for them, because I really don't think they will be able to pull this off, because the position of Strix is very amazing. He is gonna find 1 kill, gonna find the second, gonna find third. Oh my god, Strix is the leading players out of the round, and there you go, Binks finding the 4th kill. Now the last man on the team Weird Esports, that's gonna be He-Man all alone with just the Sheriff. Does 55 damage onto the KJ, but no, Edit is gonna take him down. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Second round, as per the rule book, coming in the hands of the team T69 flawlessly.
Nothing really special in that round, honestly, because it was all spray and pray for them. And again, pistols coming in from Weird Esports. It's fine. They are going to get a full buy next time around. But what do we see from Team T69? They're not upgrading their weapons. This is a bonus round for them. Sammy on the Marshall should be getting a few important frags with it. But look at the A side. The KJ is playing on the A side right now. And the Astra has shifted towards B heavens. Now, this can be an interesting setup. MF got double satchels onto his way towards Ram. Takes some damage with the boom board. But eventually, Bings might be trying to get a frag for himself. There are too many players. He wouldn't be able to completely shut down the A aggression, will he be? At this point, MF God still trying to get some sort of information crack. Yes.
Yeah. Binks is gonna deny the entry, man. I was just trying to say that. Binks, the paranoia, the double satchel to push onto Binks. They were trying to get the pick onto the A ramp, but Binks denied it completely. And that was insane. But now, Weird Esports doesn't have much intel of what's going on the B side, and they don't even have the control of the map as well. Team T69 got the control of the map. The mid is in their control. Everything is under control and nothing has been breached till now. But let's see, आगे आने वाले 45 सेकंड किस तरीके से Weird निकालती है. And Strix holding a very off angle. अगर player एक wide peek करता, Strix could have got him. But Binks getting the first opening for the team, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 4v4. The players are trying to enter, but no. Crucial is going to take down Edit 99 onto the site as well, and Strix gets taken down as well. Now it's 2v4. I really think Weird Esports played it nicely.
They did play it nicely again. 2v4 for them. 2 players are practically on no HP. Crucial is barely breathing. Easy kill for Bad Love. Now even the KJ is down. MF God getting the kill onto Bad Love. Oh my god, he's going to take another player down as well. 2 important frags with a Vandal. 2 players practically on no HP, but still surviving that onslaught coming in from TT69. Perfectly fine. They have enough economy to build on a next few rounds at this particular point. Both the teams are going to go for a full buy this time around, Cracky, and a BC match shuru hone wala hai. We see Strix performing well. Sammy couldn't get a kill as of yet, but she's been doing her job. I mean, I've been mentioning Sammy as she because he played the Jet last time around, and now he's playing a Sage. So I'm referring to the
Yeah.
agent and not the
Agent,
player
yes.
himself.
Not the player.
But
I get it.
yeah, and again, like if we look at the way Weird Esports has been playing, it is more of a similar play style. They're trying to play off for picks and not much on intel or trying to fake out a lot. They haven't been going for mid controls as of yet, but once there is a full buy round on both the sides, trying to go directly onto site is going to be very deadly. And Tabi, I guess it is going to be important for them to get the mid control. Replays on
Yeah.
your screen again. This round was interesting, but again, we got to see some interesting frags from MF God at the exact end moment of the round where, he completely shut the aggression.
Oh, I mean, the team of Weird Esports could have lost the round, but just because the players were trying to fight, Edit 99 was not able to find any kill with those swarm grenades. The setup he had onto the A entrance. So if he could have got some kills with his swarm grenades with his setup, I really think it would have been hard for Weird Esports to get the round for them. But now the full buy round after a short technical pause, a short tech pause on the team to decide tactical pause. I must say, I'm so sorry. सो मेरे हिसाब से ये सिचुएशन अगर यहाँ पे वीआईडी स्पोर्ट्स के हाथ में आती है आगे आने वाले राउंड्स में which is going to be a bit hard because the last round they got was a bonus on the other side. So let's see how the strategies are going to be made. For now, if we look what they are planning, what I can see on the minimap, that the team is going for some default picks. They are trying to get some mid control from the Seaver side coming in and from the B side as well. So this round mid control would be very important, and how the team T69 is going to counter them is going to be the main question. Because I see a disconnection. Edit 99 has been disconnected, so let them come back. Let's see how things go and how the strategies are going to get made. Weird Esports need to win this map to survive in the game, or else they have to say bye and go back home.
Hmm. Interesting. We also have a trivia, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're waiting for the game to resume, I guess it's a good time for you to try and open up the website and answer some interesting questions. You also win Valorant points worth of 2,700 US dollars. So why do you don't want to do it? There is 8 minutes on the clock. It closes in at 12:20. Right now it's 12:12. So you have a lot of time to go there and answer those questions. You can also do some homework and do some research if you want to get them right. But it's fine. I believe in you guys. I believe you guys are going to get those answers right. All of you, most of you have been toppers in your school life as well. But, coming back into the game, the KJ being disconnected, I guess we'll wait for him to come back. But just like you mentioned, Cracky, Abhi, it's a full buy round on both the sides, and this is when mid control becomes very essential, because otherwise your attack becomes one dimensional, and if your attacks are one dimensional, you can be shut down. We got to see that from the map of Ascent quite a lot, and I'm expecting that to happen in Split as well. And Split has narrower passages on the side, so that
Yeah.
becomes even more prominent. अभी देखने वाली बात होगी, how can Weird Esports approach this round. We do know that they are splitting up. They are trying to go towards the vent area. They are trying to
Yeah.
take information from B,
Yeah.
um, you know huddling up outside A. थोड़ा सा information इधर से उधर से लेंगे, and then they will try and plan up a cohesive strategy to get inside side. And ask uske baad, I guess things come down to the drawing board. You know where your position is going to be. You already know your roles for the post plants, but before the plant has happened, वहाँ पे आता है आपका इन गेम अडेप्टेशन, हाउ यू अडेप्ट टू योर ऑपोजिशन एंड हाउ यू प्रिपेयर अ प्लान टू एंटर ऑन टू इंडिविजुअल साइट्स टू execute different strategies.
I mean, different strategies are needed in every single round because the whole 24 rounds that you're going to play, you need to do something different, right? You need to play with your enemy team because in those 24 rounds, your enemy has a lot of, intel what you are trying to do, how you are playing, and how you are setting up. So, I mean, having those strategies in your favor, having those mind plays working on your IGL. So I really think if your IGL is good, that's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
very very amazing every single time. If you reposition yourself, if you do not play on a particular place every single time, you might get more frags because I mean, let's expect
Mm-hmm.
there's an operator onto the A screens area, and the team is knowing it. The other team knows it, that we are getting shut down by the operator guy, and they will smoke it off. Sometimes they will try to, throw some utilities as well onto it. But if he changes his position every single round, try to get some, unexpected kills, so that
Mm-hmm.
would be really, really better, and that
Yeah.
strategies would be great. But
I'm
right
gonna
now, as
Yeah, Cracky, I'm gonna double click onto what you just said and
yeah,
um, talk about one team that has really worked it out. That is probably Global Esports, who are probably at the
yeah, they
pinnacle of
did,
Indian Valorant at this point. We saw their
yeah,
match against Godlike Esports. You mentioned that every single one of those 24 rounds that you play, you have to do something different. And
yeah,
honestly, Global Esports did exactly that. And the match which they played against Godlike in this tournament, Godlike was yet to figure out what they're trying to do. I mean, it is just so hard to read a team like Global Esports because, of course, they've been
yeah,
playing for a long time. The communication is flawless. This is exactly why you need a deeper playbook. And
hmm,
a lot of these teams are yet to develop that, of course, because they're not professional. They're not absolutely professional yet. Team
yeah.
T69, I mean, most of them we see a lot of
Oh,
semi-pro
yeah,
teams, right? So
yeah,
these teams, when they fully go to a boot camp and start preparing for themselves, start preparing for tournaments like these in a big
hmm,
way, start uh, creating more pages in their playbook, that is when you really start to shine, because you have so many individual strats. Your opponent wonders how can we even counter strat them.
yeah. I mean, as you talk, the global esports has the momentum with them right now. You know what? I'm not just leaking the strats, but I am just telling the strategies which global esports try to play on is just with SK Rossi and his other teammates as well. With that operator plays makes it much easier for the team. But it's very hard for them, to play without Kappa as well, because that guy is insane. Because the combinations that those two players have is insane. And agar wo he same combination puri team ka ho jaye na, I will say on the international stages, Team GE can dominate very nicely. Because आप notice करेंगे ना, when Kappa plays Breach and SK Rossi plays on Jet,
Hmm.
on the map of Split, basically, I'm just referring on the map of Split because I have seen their coordination. Every single time Rossi is dashing onto the site, it's very hard for players to even see him killing them. They are so blinded, and Kappa, with the perfect coordination with Rossi, is making the things easier. And I really think if these coordinations comes in with Hellranger and every single guy, the big mind Hellranger, they can make it out. And yes, in the past few months, Hellranger has made it very, very, easy for his team just by those call outs, by those strategies. That's really amazing. And I really think on the international level, on the international thing, the pro scene would grow in India very soon, nonetheless. But for now, let's focus on this match. The round is on, and ladies and gentlemen, it's the full buy from both of the sides. Mid control is, mid control is must, and there you go. Sami not walling onto the mid area to stop them. He was boosted on his wall, and usi ke sath we got the first pick for the team with that headshot. And I
Hmm.
really think Team Weird Esports को अब सोचना पड़ेगा how to execute things not aggressively. Once again, they have to take things slowly.
Yeah. Team T69, though, I mean, it is still not online, so they are playing a 4v5
Oh,
effectively, but they have reduced the gap and made it a 4v4 for them. So things should be easy for them a little bit, but Strix, he needs to find this first frag. Two players simultaneously peeking onto him, takes him down eventually. This is going to be tough, but again, the slow orb as well
oh,
as the gravity well comes in. MF got with the showstopper, not getting a single frag, instead getting shut down himself. There is a lurk again. Binks wouldn't be able to shut him down. Shroud Tiki, he wasn't really expecting Shroud Tiki over there, but this is a 2v2 right now, Cracky. Both the Sages and the KJ. Oh my god, Sammy is gonna find Shroud 3K, but no, Shroud 3K will eventually kill
that's the
him.
round for Weird.
Hmm.
That's the
That
round
is.
coming in for Weird, because Team T69 is playing on a 4v5 indeed,
Oh
and
wow,
the
yes,
last guy
KJ is
is
AFK.
AFK, and Shout TK is gonna get the kill easy peasily, and there you go. A 2-2 score line, ladies and gentlemen. अब देखते हैं किस तरीके से 4v5 खेला जाएगा, because you know in a 4v5 on the other day, I guess it was day before yesterday, right, Salty? It
Mm-hmm,
was
mm-hmm.
gunslingers who were playing a 4v5 game and they were, oh my god, they were ripping things apart. But आज क्या T69 वो कर पाएगी? But there's a small timeout. Let's see how it goes.
I believe there's a timeout from Team T69. They're expecting कि edit का scene ठीक हो जाए so that he can come back.
Yeah,
They're, they're trying to buy as much time as for edit, but yeah, I mean at this point it's going to be very, very important for edit to come back because without the KJ, it gets very difficult, Cranky. You do have the Astra utilities, you do have the Sage walls as well as the slow ores, but without those turrets and those swarm grenades, you can't use in those layers of utilities that are very important to kind of completely shut down, pull down the shutters on a individual site. So yeah, I mean, Weird Esports, they're doing fine as of now. They have all their men. They have He-Man who is on Reyna. I'm expecting him to fire pretty soon. But they didn't really buy in weapons as of yet. They are eventually going to buy weapons now.
it was timeout.
But
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean 2-2 the score line, equal round for Team T69. And the weird part is that Edit didn't I mean, Edit is still there in the lobby, right? So as a result of which, Team T69 aren't going to get the economic advantage. They aren't going to get the black orb, the ultimate orb as well, which is going to hurt them a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, yes, but right now, what I feel is on the team T69, which is a very aggressive team, and Edit 99 is a very important player to the team as well. Like, in the defense, you need a sentinel to hold the site, right? And your sentinel is gone, and you are defending in the first half. So, I really feel sad for them, but let's see how it goes.
Especially
They
in
are.
defense. Especially
Yeah,
in defense,
that's
you
why.
need those
That's why.
five
That's why.
players.
Yeah, but never mind. They will try their level best to cope with the things. You know, these problems occur every single time. Not every single time, mostly, you know, because some electricity issues, some of internet issues. I don't know what's happening there, but I mean, I wish he comes back really soon so that we can enjoy the match, you know, enjoy the strats of Team T69 once again. But the first map is already in the hands of the Team T69, and if even they lose the second map, they still have a chance to get their teammate back into the third game, or maybe a sixth player to the third game.
Yep, exactly. I guess if Edit comes back, it's going to be difficult for Weird Esports to take things to the third map. We saw potential from them in the first map, but
I agree.
it's going to be difficult for them. But Team T69, at this point, they have to cope up with the man disadvantage. Bings trying to take early contact,
Oh,
will go down with the dry peak. Shouldn't have been allowed to do that though. Bad luck. Still having the Sheriff trying to go for a Nova Pulse. Connects one. Oh my god, what? He gets a par one. Bad luck. He's completely ripping things apart. Gets a phantom. He gets a quad.
what? No way!
You can't be doing this. This is absolute murder. Look at the faces of these players of Team T69. They are in shock right now. Wait, Cracky, tell me this didn't happen. Pinch me.
This
Pinch me,
happened.
please.
No, it is. It is real, dude. It is real. Oh my god. Bad Love deleting players off the round single-handedly. My god, that was insane. Look at the reactions. Oh my god, dude. That was insane, Salty. And I think Team T69 even playing
Oh,
for a
no.
4v5. Oh, they got a bit confidence, but no, Sistrix is gonna get taken down instantly. MF God is gonna toss a nade so that no aggression comes in from the bench area. And there you go. There comes, another nade as a trade. But with that, Judge was trying to get a kill. Sami and Badlove are gonna take 1-1 kill each. And there's a 3v2 now. What I really feel is Sami should get some fries, but Badlove holding a very unexpected position in this smoke. And bad love. You need to check that CT side. There's one guy on CT. He didn't know that he could be there, but right now he knows that one guy could walk in, but no, Bad Love is gonna miss a shot and they're gonna give HP back to He-Man. And now the last guy, that's gonna be AFK. That's GG, easy busy round for Team Weird Esports.
Yeah. A little too overconfident. Tricks dropping the operator early on in the round shouldn't
Yeah.
have been allowed to do that. I mean, I understand where it comes from. I understand what the intentions were, but Weird Esports, they are just going so aggressive, and especially with Sasmi hitting his shots that well, it's going to be very difficult for you to take those close quarter operator shots connected. But either way, they are going to go for a decent enough buy in this round. They have two Vandals and a Phantom to work with, and a Judge on Strix. Expensive investment in the last round, which didn't really work out. Strix will charge in with the Judge again. Showstopper comes out, not connecting as of yet, but complete mid control by Team T69. But it's not the mid area where the action is. It's actually in the entry of sites. Now they have completely left the sites open, and I don't understand what the plan is, but I hope that they get to Weird Esports quickly, because at this point both the teams are pretty much far away from each other. Strix coming in from behind, one player gets shut down. Sammy gets a kill for himself, will have the revive but wouldn't connect the second kill. Sasmi connecting the shot onto Sammy. Now
You will not kill my
2v5 effectively, Cracky.
Yeah. Sami had the resurrection as well, so अगर वो पहला पिक निकलने के बाद दूसरा पिक भी सामी निकाल लेते, he could have got his teammate back, but never mind. Binks is there to get the backs, and he is gonna find one kill, but CT has been breached, and Raze is trying his level best to get some intel. They are heading towards the B side, but they are not expecting bad love. All right, they do. Sasmi is gonna shut down Bad Love this time, and now it's the last man for the team alive on his foot. That's gonna be Binks. Gonna get taken down. Last guy is I don't need to remind you. It's the AFK, and he is gonna get taken down by Sasmi to get the extra odd point for the resurrection.
Oh boy, he was trying to go to knife him, but Sasmi was like, no, I'm gonna get the kill for myself, get a triple kill. Yeah, but it's also true that, I mean, we've seen a lot of player disconnections in this tournament. We have seen a lot of internet issues and electricity issues. It's monsoon, right? And Indian electricity supplies and internet supplies are like, हम क्या करें, बारिश हो रहा है, bro.
God bless me. God bless me.
True.
Please, mera mat jana. Okay, so once again we start. But मेरे को एक पता क्या लग रहा है? Edit 99 has a lot of credits with himself. At least give drops to your teammate, man. I feel sad for that guy, man. He has a lot of credits with him. So
that's what I said. Like he is not giving away the credits to his teammates, right?
Yeah.
If you don't spawn, you give away your credits. You share the credits with the teammate, and you also give them an extra ultimate orb. But yeah, Cracky, go on.
Yeah. So मिल जाता थोड़ा सा अच्छा होता. They could have got some extra vandals in the eco rounds, but never mind. The team T69 trying to make the push slow, and Strix gonna find the first kill for the team, and following him, Bad Luck got the second for the team. Oh, Strix, a beautiful flick coming in, and a dash as well to get out of the situation. Now it's a 3v2. Oh, 2v2. Strix. Oh my God, Strix. Oh my God. The team T69, these individual players single-handedly getting the rounds for the team in just an eco round. Oh my God.
This is funny. Dude. This is funny, honestly, though. I mean, the first few shots were not as accurate, but once he got into the groove of things, each and every individual frags were headshots, Cracky. Strix really firing in all cylinders at this point.
Those flicks, the rest flick, they were insane, man. Now Weird Esports going aggressive. उनको पता है अभी aggressive जाएंगे ना तो ही possible है. But no, look at Bad Love. He is denying the aggressive push, and he is gonna knock it. Binks is gonna peek with him. A great teamwork coming in, but Binks and Sami gets taken down. So does Bad Love. Now it's the last man. That's none other than Strix, who clutched in the last round. But let's see if he can do in this one as well.
Tough job for him. He's still very focused. I can see his face cam, but he needs to clear this out. There is a CT wall as well, so he either has to wait for the wall to kind of break out, or he has to come in
But
from
Charlie
heavens?
no, he doesn't have much time because after the spike gets down, you only have 40 seconds to defuse the bomb, defuse the spike, and just like the 40 seconds for the wall as well. 40 second बाद ही wall DK होनी शुरू होगी. So Strix has to break it nonetheless, and he's gonna get punished.
I mean, that is the point, right? That is the reason why Edit's contribution in this team is so crucial. Right now, he's still getting punished for his disconnection, but Team T69 are doing a good job, honestly, Cracky. They're still holding themselves well. Bad Love and Strix are coming together, pulling off some insane rounds. Jojo clutch nikale unhone on the basis of individual skill. That is still keeping T69 in the game. And
Alive, yeah.
if somehow Edit can come back in this match and really, just give his contribution to the team, I guess that's going to help Team T69 quite a bit. But at this point, Weird Esports seems to be rolling the stone. They are quite healthy in this match, and with another sort of A push, not the spike, but an A push nonetheless. Two players having already taken vents. The KJ might be going there as well. The smoke was there just to shake them off. Strix is positioned with the operator and is going to completely shut down Crucial. He will repeat the same angle again, but won't find anyone. There is no one in the B entrance, and that is where Edit's contribution would have been very important. Now they have complete side control. Weird Esports, they are still waiting for resistance to come in the form of Team T69. They have all 4 players alive, and Strix is still looking for those headshots. He connects one onto MF God. Second frag for him. Will he connect the third one? Not really. Sasmi is still peeking him. This is where the Astra comes into play. The stars are going to deny any sort of control over side. Bings gets C-Man, and I believe Strix is going to get the final one. He will. A third frag for him. Only one player survives from Weird Esports, and he comes in from the heavens region. The Swarm Grenade is going to reveal his position, but the diffuser is going to be there nonetheless. Strix again coming up clutch in this round.
A lot of crazy plays coming in from Strix, man. Come on, Salty, they were clean. And look at him. He is gonna find the third kill in the smoke. The game sense that he has, it's insane. And look at that. Oh, he's gonna see the arm, not through the smoke.
Yeah, the
He's gonna see
barrel kind of.
Yeah.
The barrel
So
is going
it
to reveal
was
his position,
amazing
and
round.
he's going to take it. It was certainly an amazing round, and just like I said, Team T69 is just holding themselves alive in this game as long as they can on the back of these individual plays, which is good. But Edit 99 needs to come back in the game again. The Pain Shell doing so much damage. MF God being completely shut down. Binks pulling off a raised diff over there, but He-Man shutting him down. Sasmi bringing back MF God in the game, but Bad Luck is going to there. He's going to connect 3 kills. Oh my God, but this turns into a 3v2. Sammy is going to pull off a resurrection of his own, and now this is a 2v3 effectively. KJ is still over
He
there.
is back.
And
It is back.
he's back? He's
He
back.
is.
Oh, back, ladies
let's
and gentlemen. This is good news for us now, because Team T69 have a very realistic chance of winning the game. Strix on the operator. Little that is knows that there is an entry onto side, but shouldn't be very difficult for them. I'm waiting for Edit to show what he's got. Strix having information where he is. Edit goes down, but that's fine. Strix still trying to get the kill. Oh no, Sasmi gets third. At this point, it is a 2v1. Binks goes down as well, but Sammy finally connecting. This was very close, Cracker. This was painstakingly close.
Last round.
It was close nonetheless, and Team T69 is back in action. Team Weird Esports trying their level best to get some rounds, but getting taken down by that operator. Oh, that's insane. But look at the first pick. Binks did a great job to get that advantage for the team, and Binks was trying to get some more kills with his showstopper. But look at Bad Love. He took 3 players out of the round with those 1 taps onto the head. And ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, this is going to be the last round before the side gets switched.
Yep, this is going to be the last round, but again, we know that Edit did come back into the game. The showstopper is there. It's going to clear out a lot of corners, create some real estate for the team. MF God has no idea that Bad Love is positioned there. Binks is also going to hold down ramps like a fortress. Now, he is giving no chance. The lockdown comes in as well, but Is it going to hold down the aggression? That is going to be the question. Bad Love still trying to connect a one tap. Spinks goes down. This creates some space, of course. Weird Esports still have a 2v3 for them to pull off. And the ultimate on Astra as well as the Jet equipped, I don't believe that this is going to be successful. As soon as the Cosmic Divide comes in, I believe they are going to be shut down. Sammy gets one, gets a second one, gets a third frag for himself. And that's how Team T69 are going to go 7-5. And Cracky, and I'm really happy that Edit did come back in this game.
He did come back, and so does the Team T69, getting 7 rounds in the first half and a 2-round lead as well. So, अभी आगे आने वाले इन कुछ rounds में जब attack पे आएगी Team T69, उनको अपने 5th man का support भी मिलने वाला है, and the advantage, you know, the intel that if someone is coming as a backstab or not. So, let's see how it goes actually, and what are the strategies. Many time reading Team T69, they love to go to A site, and let's see if the team Weird Esports is prepared for that. If they have done their homework, they might have some idea. And there's the KJ playing on the A side, so there's a one way as well, but that's not okay. That's a good gun one way, and Crucial is gonna deny any kind of entry onto the sides, but Wallbang is coming in. Strix is gonna deal a lot of damage to the other rays, and he is barely bleeding on 1 HP.
Look at Binks.
Oh,
Binks
is gonna.
He finds his way all through mid, gets access to vent, and then gets a player, but instantly gets traded off. Crucial gets one, but that's fine. It's a 3v4. Crucial and Sasmi come together, pull up 2 important frags. Strix goes down as well, but Edit coming up. It is going to require a 1v3 clutch from him, but that's not going to happen. But that's fine.
A 1v4
Weird Esports gets 1v4, yeah, right.
The turret as the 4th player, man. Come on.
Yeah.
It's so annoying in the pistol rounds. Oh, I really hate it, dude.
It's
It does
pretty.
a lot of
It's more
damage.
powerful than the pistols, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 1v4. He was fighting the 4th player. Then the other guy killed him. He got double peaked. Nonetheless, now it's 7-6 scoreline, and Weird Esports getting back in the shoes.
I mean, Binks will have his job set, that is to annoy the mid aggression, but this time around he wouldn't do that because they don't have that comfort of going for a full buy. I mean, they did go for a semi buy this time around. Binks having the Spectre and a Light Shield. Team T69 put in all the cash that they have. They really won this round desperately. At this point, Binks knows exactly where Crucial is, but the boom bot is going to get broken as well as him as well. 3v4 for Team T69, but of course, MF God, we have seen that he can pull off those ace clutches. We can pull off those quad kills with the judge. He's going to be very deadly Cracky. Last time around, I remember him pulling off an amazing round with the judge. So I'd be eager to find out what can he pull off. Look at that. That is exactly what I was wondering about. Coming in with the double satchel and completely shutting down one player. Edit in a very precarious position. MF God is going to shut him down. And a sort of a wrong decision coming in from T69. What do you think about that? Going for a force buy after losing the first round and having lost that round as well. They are going to be in an economic grave for a couple of rounds now.
I mean, yes, that was not expected. मेरे को लगा था कि ये लोग सेव के लिए जाने वाले हैं, but नहीं. Team T69 went for a force buy, जो कि उनको अब cost करेगा in the 3rd round as well. They have to go for a eco once again, and it's gonna be a bonus plus a full buy round for Sasmi, I guess. Yes, it is going to be a bonus and a full buy round for Sasmi. But let's see how the sheriffs are gonna get played, because while defending, Bad Love did an amazing job there with those sheriff headshots. But right now they are attacking. They have to, face that Pika's advantage. But no, He-Man shutting down players just like Bad Love. Got 2 frags for the team. Now the 3rd as well. Let's see if he can get the ace. If he can take it for the team. No! Oh, why team? Okay, never mind. Ace is not important. The round is, and Weird Esports once again getting the round in their box.
True. This was supposed to be a default round for them anyway. No weapons on the other side, and they just capitalized on it. But now Next up, we're going to see a full buy from both the teams, I believe. He-Man was perfect, but eventually was shut down. T69 did a good job in dropping a gun, but that's all she wrote for him. At this point, they are going to go for a full buy. Weird Esports still holding on to their Spectres because they don't necessarily need to. It will be interesting to find out, Franake, because is around, say, we're going to see more mid aggression. The mid defense is going to be up. The wall as well as the paint shells are going to come up as soon as possible. And that's going to deny them some sort of real estate. At this point, it's a battle of territories. Who gets more territories? Who gets more real estate? Strix is going to rush in on the back of that boombot, trying to find some space for the team. But this is going to be important because Sasmi is in this weird off angle where he can... Yeah. Look at He-Man though. He's going to come in from behind, get a lot of kills. At this point, I feel He-Man is going to be so lethal. The way they have held Team T69 in this position for so long, they should be anything but comfortable at this point. Crucial, still falling back towards the Rafters region, just holding on to this position as long as possible. But Sammy is careful about it. He knows that there can be a lurk coming in from the vents, and he did check it. He-Man fell back immediately and now rotates from the spawn area, waits for a rotation coming in from Team T69. What can they pull off? Those Crucial goes down but deals a lot of damage onto Binks, reduces him to 10 HP, but that's fine. He's going to heal himself up. Sage stabilizing Binks for now. At this point, Strix is going to rush in. The swarm grenades go down as well. He-Man with a very long rotation. Is it going to be on time? Is it going to be fruitful? That's the question, Cracky.
That's gonna be huge, but let's see how Bad Love is gonna deal with that. MF God, they're trying to find any kill with that showstopper, and he does, but they have to be careful. Bad Love is on the lurk, and now it's a 3v3, but Bad Love is gonna find MF God. Oh my god, that's gonna be... That was brutal. And Sami, oh my god, finding 2 kills for himself. Now it's a 1v1. Bad Love versus Reina. Reina versus Bad Love. Oh, both are low to HP. Just 2 bullets on He-Man. Alright, only a single bullet is needed onto the head as well. But let's see, kya 1v1 mein who is gonna be the big brain? He is taking it to the half. No, he is going for the full. But Bad Love jumping onto his head, connecting that burst classic headshot and taking him out. And there you go, Team T69 making it even Steven 8-8.
Yep. But Weird Esports, they retained their weapons, Cracky, and in spite of that, they pulled off 4 kills in that round. They dropped a lot of weapons on the enemy camp, and I guess that is enough for them. With Spectres, when you deal so much damage, your opposition's economy is going to be hurt very bad. Look at that. I don't think Sammy's going to get a full buy for himself, and so will the KJ. It's going to be very tough for them. But Weird Esports, they have a comfortable buy, so this should be a good round eventually. Let's find out what's going to happen, because having pulled off a good round like that, Weird Esports should be high on confidence. I want to know what their strategy would be like, but I guess we have a technical or a tactical pause right now. I would want production team to fill me in on that.
Yes, but let's see how. I think yeah, I really think that ki tech pause hi rehne wala hai. And let's see how the teams are gonna cope up with the things, because in this round, Salty, you know what's at the stake? That's going to be a lot of ultimates into the hands of Team T69.
Oh,
and
yeah.
let's see how they pull out this round, because they have 4 ults: a Cosmic Divide, a Showstopper, a Resurrection, and a Lockdown as well. So they can create fakes. They can do a lot of good stuff with those ultimates and a lot of good clips for their Instagram as well. But let's see. Let's see how Showstopper is going to get utilized and how the round is going to get executed. Because if Team Weird Esports is going to shut them down while they have their ultimates active, I really feel that's going to be sad. I really feel sad while I am trying to do a double sassy jump and I get taken down. I feel really sad.
True. Everyone feels sad like that. But we देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है, because both the teams, they have weapons for themselves to work with. Not a lot of cash on the camp of Team T69, while Weird Esports still have a savings account for them waiting to get, used up in the following rounds as well.
It's a very important round for Team T69 nonetheless. It's a very important round, because if they're going to lose this, they'll be having economy for the next round.
True. बहुत सारी eco round के लिए जाने पड़ेंगे, but at this point I guess it's fine. Both the teams have been neck and neck, right, Cracky? We have seen this from the first map. बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है VAD Esports, especially against a team like T69 who has been playing for a very long time at the highest stage of Indian Valorant. And that comes on the back of a loss in the first map, but either way, they really pushed Team T69 to the edge, right? And that's fine. In this map as well, they had the advantage because edit wasn't available in the first map as well. They had some sort of advantage because they got a lot of rounds in the very start of the round, in the very start of the map. But right now, it all comes down to who wins the map. Nothing is going to get calculated. It's not going to matter if you win rounds at the start. If you don't win the map, you don't win it either way. The paranoia comes out. Crucial gets a kill on the back of it, but Binks with the paint shell is going to get him either way. It is a 1-for-1 trade. Strix finds his way towards elbow, gets He-Man as well. Now it is a 3v4 at this point. All the players from the defenders coming in from the CT side. It's going to be a very difficult retake, especially if Strix is positioned himself in that position, and and also the astral smoke comes out. The divide. Okay, so it was a lockdown that has been invested. MF God getting 2 important frags. Sasmi being taken down as well. MF God using the pain shell. Now they have to rush in because the lockdown has been invested. Bad Love is in a very precarious position. He will be getting shut down as well. And MF God coming up with a triple kill. This was a fantastic round. VAD Esports showing their potential, really. Getting the defuse, completely shutting down the aggression, and getting the retake perfectly executed was something which I didn't expect, but VAD Esports did it nonetheless. Even after investing, the lockdown, Team T69 could not contain Team VAD Esports' retake. That's how powerful it was. You mentioned it was a very important round for them. They lost it, and look at their bank now.
I mean, 2 ultimates in the last round were used, and none of them gave much advantage to the team. The paint shell that came by MF God was insane, destroying the lockdown and getting the advantage for the team. But this time they are on an eco, and look at Strix. He has his blades out. Let's see how he is gonna utilize those knives. And what I really feel is, if the team T69 can win this round, it's gonna be just because of Strix. I'm not gonna lie, because Jets in eco rounds is insane. Those right clicks, those one taps with those blades. Oh, you just need some good aim, and I think Strix does that. But look at one player from the team T69 heading towards the Vents area, trying to get some unexpected kills for the team, and VAD Esports won't be expecting that. They are not even expecting that it could be a B push. They think it's A, and yes, they are trying to sell some fakes. Binks on the Vents area might do a lot of collateral damage, but we have to see how it goes exactly. And the ultimate comes in from VAD Esports to get some intel. He is gonna cancel it nonetheless, and there comes the rotation, ladies and gentlemen. Team T69 now heading back towards, they do. They have 30 seconds. That is more than enough for the rotation. But if they are gonna get stopped by the utilities used, which are gonna get used by VAD Esports, it's gonna be the main question, that they have enough time or not. And yes, they are gonna try it. He-Man is gonna find the first kill for the team, and Strix is pushing towards CT from that slow orb. Crucial is gonna deny the plant. He is gonna deny the bomb carrier, spike carrier, and there you go. Crucial all alone by himself in the elbow, taking the round for the team, and VAD Esports flawlessly getting the round for themselves.
T69 kind of outdid themselves over there. I felt like, because they did try to sell a fake towards A, and I felt like you mentioned perfectly that Binks found himself in the Vents area. He always does that. He's been doing that for quite a lot of rounds now, and I guess VAD Esports at this point should be expecting that there is going to be Binks in Vents area, or trying to take control of mid, or even breaking the mid wall right at the start of the round. Not doing it every round, but yeah, every other round they might expect pings. But the way they rotated at the 30-second marker was not the best way to go. But most of them have got Ram's control. The Omen will try, as well as MF God will try and tone down the aggression, will try and hold them back and put the shutters to the gates of A ramp. At this point, He-Man still trying to connect some random one taps through the smoke, but none of them are going to connect either way. The paranoia comes out, blinds no one. Still no entry for Team T69. They've been battling for quite some time for control over ramps, but they haven't really got that. But
finally
this
get it.
kill on MF God, this is going to open things up for them. This is going to give them some sort of real estate to work with. I guess this is the time for Team T69 to push in, because otherwise, if they delay it any longer, this is going to be very difficult for them again.
And they are
trying
now
to
heading
execute
towards.
and amen, execute Cracky. What's going to happen? What do you think?
Spike down
What?
A.
They need to flash side. They need to take down Crucial. Now it's 3v2 and side control. Obviously, Salty, they have that.
Spike planted.
Yep, they do have it. And at this point, Weird Esports, they only have a two-player defensive setup. The Cosmic Divide comes in as well. They go for reviving another player. They deploy a wall. They're doing everything. T69, look at the amount of respect that they are paying to Weird Esports. They know that it is a 2v3, which got converted to a 2v4 after the resurrection. But even after that, they're committing the Cosmic Divide. They're committing the wall. Shroud 3 gets a kill either way. Edit shuts him down, but they're gonna save a Vandal, I believe. Or will he? The Jet updraft is coming in. I don't believe he's gonna find one. Sasmi gets a frag onto Sammy, but Strix shuts him down either way. A lot of guns dropped, and that's fine. I guess Weird Esports wanted that. In spite of the victory, Team T69 are not going to be in a very comfortable position with their economy.
Spike down A.
Yes, and there you go. Team T69 getting the round in their favor. ये round बहुत important था उनके लिए to get that economy, to get that situations in their favor, to get that confidence back. And yes, they did. But now look at the economy of the team Weird Esports as well. They have good savings, man. They have good economy. So let's see. This round is once again very important for both of the teams. Let's see who gets it. And mid wall tourists are here starting off the round. They are going for the aggressive mid wall, mid control. And yes, they have to face a lot of utility. They have to face a lot of players on the mid area. एक player low हुए थे, that was Strix, but he got some heals for himself by his teammate, and things got slowed down. But we have to see which player is going to come on low.
The Omen Paranoia can be very crucial at this point. Sammy is going to completely block off the fence area. The wall break is going to reveal his position either way, and 3 people staring at him is going to be very deadly. MF God is again positioned himself in a very nice spot on the rafters. Will try and peek one by one. He does have a trade potential as well. Someone who is holding another different angle. An off angle by MF God can be very, very crucial. Sammy peeking. Oh no, his crosshair was not placed correctly. Sammy crouch peeking and taking down eventually. Sasmi will also come in from the heavens areas. He-Man gets one, Binks trades another player off. It is a 1v1 trade, but now Edit gets He-Man as well. Things go downhill as Weird Esports find themselves a 2-man team. Crucial as well as KJ, that is Shroud. He can invest in the lockdown to try and buy himself some time. There is no ultimate that can counter it. Bad Luck is also on the lurk to find players. Crucial gets one player but instantly gets traded off. Shroud is in a position where he can get Sammy, still trying to beat out the head.
Oh,
Sammy,
one tap!
Oh my god. Yes, that is a one tap. I mean, Scream must be proud of him, right, at this point.
I mean, yes, he would be, but that was clean. My guy, that was clean. MF God was having such a great position. If he would have got a single or 1 to 2 kills on that position, the round was over. But nonetheless, Team T69, they know how to peek corners. They know how to peek the things. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading towards a 10-10 score line. And this is going intense. A final bye for the team Weird as well. So if they lose this, they won't be having the bye for the next round. And Strix gets the intel about the under 11 guy. And yes, he is gonna shut him down. Oh, wow. Pushing towards the elbow as well. He is gonna find Shroud 3K. So now the team Weird Esports have to go for a retake. Nonetheless, it's a 3v5 retake. So 1 player is already CT, 2 players still thinks. Okay, no, they don't think. They know it. They are going for the surrender.
They have to go for a save either way. Because at this point, the kind of control that Team T69 have on the side and the post-on positions, it's going to be very difficult for them to break that. saving those 3 weapons is going to be crucial because they still have a lot of breathing room. 10-10 is not a bad scoreline, honestly, especially against Team T69. And you need those weapons, especially on defense. Attacking pay up, eco round pay, you
Next is
can pull
Yoriko.
off a thrifty. Yes, but on defense, you need those Vandals, you need those Phantoms. MF God gets one, Sasmi gets another one. Team
Why?
T69, is it a very necessary? Is it a very necessary
No.
thing to do? I believe. I don't think that's a very necessary thing to do. He drops one weapon at least, and that's fine. But
They lost
still,
one more, exactly, right? They lost one more from their side as well. So, you know, they could have saved it, you know. They economic damage वहाँ पे लेके आए थोड़ी सी, but never mind. They got some frags for them. They got the round. Okay, so I understand it, but now it's 11-10, and Weird Esports won't be having a good buy. You know, the 2 players
that's
got
what
the
they try to
weapon
do,
from the
right?
last round. Yeah,
Team
but
T69,
now,
they had cash, so they could afford to lose their weapons. But they know that if
yeah.
Weird Esports have good weapons, it's going to be very hard for them to get the rounds on their back. So they did go on a suicide mission effectively. But again, this time around, they're trying to do something different. They're trying to huddle up outside B main, which is something different because we don't see any mid lurks. We don't see anyone trying to go aggressive towards A. In fact, we get to see Weird Esports trying to go for a mid pinch all the way through sewers. They're trying to make their way towards B. They will come in from B main eventually, but till then, I guess the site is going to be compromised. Strix still trying to make his way inside side. The lockdown is going to get invested. Weird Esports have all 5 ultimates ready. Look at that. Sammy expects a backstab coming in, and he takes
one
Crucial
more.
down. This was such a big move coming in, and now Team T69 have proper site control.
The other lockdown comes into play as well, and the ultimates as well, but MF God was not able to do anything, and the last guy is now on the lurk. That's gonna be He-Man. He's gonna use the Empress now. He is the last hope, but
All of
look
them
at
line up.
He-Man is gonna find the first kill for himself. Now it's a 1v2, and they are running towards A, and it takes around 13 to 14 seconds to rotate from A side to B side, and they would be having enough time to, you know, go onto the A side. But He-Man, what kind of shot was that, Salty? That was insane. 3 players speaking to you, and still you are able to find 1 kill and get back out of there. Oh, that was incredible. Now it's a 1v2.
That's the Empress mode, Cracky. That's the Empress mode. And
But
of course,
still,
Team
man,
T69. Team T69, all they did was they ran down the Empress mode because they know that if He-Man is on his Empress mode, he might be able to clutch out this round. They try to run that Empress down, and now they will try and get this round for themselves. He's peek at the right angle. He-Man, he gets edit. Now he makes it a 1v1. And the bad news is that Bad Love is on a very low HP, 39 HP to work with, but not a lot of time. The Nova Pulse has come out. I guess the Hub Diffuse might be there as well. The Gravity, well, Bad Love might be able to clutch it. Will he be able to do it? He's just playing
just
with He-Man at
wasting
this
time.
point.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine. Team T69 find themselves in match point.
Match point.
Hard fought victories, round victories, Cracky. They are barely managing rounds for themselves, but I mean, I still love the way they are holding on. This shows a strength of character. I mentioned it, and Team T69, they have it so much within them.
Look at that, Salty. That was clean, and you know, he was just waiting. He was just trying to waste his time, and yes, he did. But this time, once again, Team Weird Esports trying to, you know, force by get those vandals, those crucial vandals with them. And Team T69 once again looking towards the A side, and they are trying to get some frags.
Oh no!
Strix knows there's one guy on the elbow. Binks has his showstopper, which he can utilize it, but Sami is gonna find the first pick once again in the advantage of T69. Oh, there comes the trade in the second as well, but he went down to just 4 HP. Gonna find the third on 5 HP. Just, oh my god, but the ultimate comes in from both of the sides, and now it's a 3v4. I really don't think that they should commit A. I really don't think so.
I mean, what do they do at this point? They are still trying to press forward. Sammy trying to buy some space for his teammates to enter. One player goes down. Bing still holding this angle. he will wait for the players to peak, but 2v4 is going to be very difficult. Sasmi takes another player down, pulling off a Sage Diff over there. Now a showstopper raise ready, but MF God is going to shut him down again. We have seen him brilliant on the judge, and he does that yet again, pulling off those impact frags, but again, Team T69, they invested heavily on this round. He-Man pulled off a wonderful 3K over there. I had no idea that he has the capability of doing that, but he did it. Kudos to him, of course. 12-11 Cracky is the scoreline, and are they on an eco though? Do they have the money to buy? They have money to buy 3 good rifles, but after that they have to buy some SMGs. Oh no.
What I feel is पिछले कुछ rounds से Weird Esports was still able to manage some of the rifles, some of the guns for them, but ठीक है अभी Team T69 is struggling what to buy, but I really think we should not move to OT, because if this goes to OT, that's gonna be much intense. And अगर OT जाता है, I really think कि Team T69 might lose, but let's see how it is gonna happen. Binks is gonna find the first kill. Strix! Oh, this guy is clean with his cross replacement, disrespecting the smoke, doing things that you should not do, and you're gonna get punished nonetheless. 2v4 to work with in a post-plan situation, now a 2v3, and ladies and gentlemen, what I really feel is it's a GG.
It is almost a GG. Crack is short for that. Sammy might get one frag, but it is still a 1v2. You can't let Sasmi do that. But at this point, they have to multiple peek him. And yes, they will. Sammy is going to take down Sasmi. And Team T69 are going to go in the next round of the lower bracket. Of course, this was a hard-fought victory. We didn't really expect Team T69 to be, Team T69 to be struggling so much, especially against this team. But kudos to Weird Esports. Nonetheless, they will get eliminated in the best of 3 because they lose both the maps on both Ascent and Split. Of course, both the maps were hard fought, just like I mentioned, but couldn't really cross the line, Cracky.
Yes, nonetheless, a great game. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Today, you have your winners. That's going to be Team T69 winning the first best of 3 and saying goodbye to the team and Weird Esports, right? So it's a GG for Team Weird Esports. They won't be able to play any more games. And now Team T69 will be moving forward in the lower bracket.
Of course, they are going to be moving forward. I mean, good game coming in from Weird Esports, honestly. I didn't expect Team T69 to be pushed so much against the wall. Their backs were against their walls. They were completely pinned down. They had to struggle so much, Cracky. And I feel that especially those few rounds when Edit was disconnected and those individual brilliances from Bad Love and Strix, those were so important in T69 getting this victory for them, because otherwise, had they given away a lot of rounds to Weird Esports at that point, they wouldn't have been able to mount the comeback, especially even after Edit coming back. His contribution was insane, which is just amazing to watch.
I mean, that ace was like a dream. Just तरीके से those one taps, he was landing those one taps, they were insane. I have no more words for him because just तरीके से उन्होंने खेला, I can't, really express by my words. You can go back and see that replay, but I cannot explain. जो delete किया players को with those, sheriff, just a 800 credit weapon. Oh, that was insane. That's just because of, guys, aim practice and a lot of experience. So that was a great game nonetheless. And आज की शाम का अगर हम बात करें, कुछ ही देर में हमारे सामने अगला best of 3 भी रहने वाला है, which is going to be between Godlike Esports and Gunslingers, I guess.
Yes, it is going to be between Godlike Esports and Gunslingers, and I'm expecting them to be very good. I've seen Godlike Esports play. Of course, the first game didn't go down to the final map, but it was interesting nonetheless. Crack, it was so thrilling. Both the maps were so close. I loved it. I don't know what to expect of the third map, honestly, because Gunslingers, they were very good against Weird Esports in their upper bracket match, where they play a 4v5 and even got... almost took the match for themselves. The match did go to overtime where they had to face a 4v4 effectively because Sasmi was disconnected, but that's fine. Now Gunslingers come in. I expect 5 players to play for them. Godlike, again, a very strong team. They are playing very recently together, so the synergy is not yet there to its absolute best. But either way, all those theory craftings are going to continue on the other side of the break. We're going to take a very short break and come back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere because you need to stock up on your snacks and come back real quick. It's a blockbuster end to the day. Godlike versus Gunslingers on the other side.